So I mentioned about the expected pricing and the availability of the iPhones in the upcoming Flipkart Big Billion Days sale or the Amazon Great Indian Festival sales. But in this video, I'm going to clarify which iPhones to buy, which iPhones you should definitely not buy, and lastly, which iPhones have gone Tata bye-bye. Meaning there's basically no chance of the return in these sales. Starting right off with the iPhones you should definitely avoid buying in 2024, or it's just not that worth buying them anymore. Starting off with the iPhone 11, and this iPhone has all the reasons to not buy it in 2024. Even the chances of this phone coming in the sales is 50-50 because of its weird and poor availability almost everywhere, and also it was launched way back in 2019, so it's really old now, and due to that, number of pending software upgrades will be also a concern. It has an IPS HD display along with a big notch and really big bezels. The processor is still powerful enough today, but the heating and battery life will make you feel like the Samsung FE series is much better at it. The cameras are still pretty good, so you can choose this as a secondary device if it comes in the sale with an expected price of under Rs 25,000 or even lower than that, most probably, even though that is for the 64GB base storage, but nothing more than that. Not recommending this in 2024 though. Next comes the iPhone 12, which is supposed to come under the price of Rs 30,000, and at that price a lot of people might see a lot of reasons to buy this even in 2024, and I do agree for some points, as it's a better phone than the iPhone 11, like with better heat and battery life management, a full HD OLED display instead of an HD IPS, and obviously cameras are still pretty good, especially for video recording. But as I mentioned, the heating and battery life might be better than the iPhone 11, but compared to other phones, even at under 30,000 rupees, this phone performs below average in 2024, and also paying 30,000 for 64GB internal storage in 2024 should be a crime. Now it's your money, and if you really want an iPhone, especially for the cameras, then you can go with this, but do remember about the heating and battery life part, but personally won't be recommending this to anybody in 2024. Next is the AC series of iPhones. Looks old but performs good, but the battery life and heating is just too much. Even though there's almost no chance of you getting these devices, but still, if somehow somewhere you see this, just run away. Also, the newer and probably a better version of the AC series is coming soon, next year maybe, video coming soon, so you can wait for that for a more newer yet budget friendly iPhone according to Apple if you want to. Same goes for the mini series, not available almost anywhere, but if you somehow find this, just pretend that you didn't saw this. And honorable mentions to any iPhones like the iPhone X series or beyond. If you find them even in offline markets, brand new or old, just ignore them. Now the iPhones that you should be buying in 2024, starting off with the iPhone 13. Now the iPhone 13 is also an old boy, but the expected sale prices will be under 40,000 rupees, and for that price it's still a pretty good deal. Like, first of all, the heat management and battery life is way better than the iPhone 11 or 12, and this one has even better cameras than them, especially video recording, and display quality is also much better, even though it's not that bright at outdoors in 2024 standards, and that big notch at the front. But still, if you wanted to upgrade from an older iPhone or get your first iPhone, this will be the first one to be recommended. The iPhone 14 will be also available at the price of Rs 46,000 in the sales, but to be honest, apart from a little better battery life, cameras and performance with a few more software updates, it's basically the iPhone 13. So if you want to save some money and basically buy the same phone, you can go with the iPhone 13. But if you need a little better phone than that, then the iPhone 14 is for you. And if you wanted the iPhone 14 but with even better battery life and bigger screen, the iPhone 14 Plus will be for you, which you might get to see at the price of rupees around 52,000 in the sales, and that will be a very good phone, especially for those who wants a big battery in their phone. The iPhone 15, which was released last year, might be the scam phone of the year in Flipkart this year. If you know what I'm talking about, comment yes, else to check this video in the I button for more info on this. The estimated price for this phone will be around 55,000 rupees, and for that price it's a very good phone overall, and obviously better than the iPhone 14, as the iPhone 15 now comes with USB Type-C port, upgraded rear camera with more features, a brighter display with no more notch, a lot of software updates still pending, along with a very good performance. Now if you wanted the iPhone 15 with a bigger battery and screen size, the iPhone 15 Plus will be for you with an estimated price of 65,000. You get all the goodies from the iPhone 15 in a bigger screen size. Do note that all of these iPhones still comes with the 60Hz display, and that's a bummer. Even the upcoming iPhone 16 is still going to be the same. Video coming soon. The iPhone 15 Pro is one of the best iPhones in the market. If you have the budget, be it the design, display, cameras or performance, it's a beast. And you can find this at the price of rupees 1,10,000 in the sales. And if you wanted a better and bigger phone than this, especially in the camera side of things, the iPhone 15 Pro Max will be for you with an estimated price of around 1,25,000 rupees. But again, prices may fluctuate very easily, especially on these Pro models, and also the stocks might be limited. And don't expect the older Pro models to make a return like the 11 or the 12 Pro or Pro Max, or even the 13 or the 14 Pro or Pro Max. They are either gone or at really stupid prices. More details in that video on the I button. So which iPhone are you gonna buy? Let me know, and also let me know if you have any other doubts. But again, these videos are based on speculation, so don't think that these estimated prices will be the same as the real prices when the sales comes. So this was Ridip. This is that iPhone pricing and availability video. Do check that out, and till the next one, see you guys.